Hello everyone and welcome back to our video newsletter. In this video, I want to talk to you about the Baker Act and the Baker Act hearing and what happens at a Baker Act hearing. So you've heard me talk about the Baker Act in many other videos. I think it might be my new favorite topic. And I've also mentioned, the idea of the facility filing to keep your loved one. They go and file what's known as a petition for involuntary placement, and that causes the court to set a hearing. Well, what happens at a hearing? Okay, is it any different from, say, a regular case I might see in the courthouse? So, as I've talked about in other videos, the Baker Act hearings are very similar to how a criminal case gets prosecuted. Can you believe this? A civil confidential proceeding where your loved one is supposed to be, getting some help in a Baker Act facility, and it's treated like a criminal case, as if they have committed a crime. So, at the Baker Act hearing, which unlike a criminal case is completely secret, completely confidential, and basically open to no one but the people who are actually, being Baker Acted, unlike a criminal case where you can actually go and watch, the case. At that hearing, there's going to be a judge or a magistrate. There's going to be a prosecutor from the state attorney's office who's there to represent the state, and there's going to be either a public defender, okay, or if you hire a lawyer like me, a private lawyer. So this is almost identical to how a criminal case takes place, okay, other than obviously the secrecy. Mark, why is there a prosecutor there? Why do I need a prosecutor? A prosecutor is only supposed to be there for criminal cases. Well, the prosecutor is there to represent the state. Because when you are Baker Acted, you are now in the care, custody, and control of the state. And even though you are at a facility, the facility is authorized by Chapter 394, which is the Baker Act, to act as an agent of the state. They are there as a, sort of an arm of the state, an agent of the state. And the prosecutor is there to represent the state's interests, to make sure that the state does what needs to be done, so that if they think that you are a danger to yourself or somebody else because of your mental health issue, well, they want to make sure that you get stuck there. They make sure that they keep you there. Okay? So basically what happens is, the state presents their case. In other words, they present their experts, their psychiatrist or psychiatrists. They present that evidence to the court, and the public defender or the lawyer who's representing your loved one, obviously, gets to cross-examine and challenge, the findings of the psychiatrist. And then the judge or magistrate makes a decision. Are they going to let your loved one out? Okay, chances are, if you get that far to a hearing and you don't have somebody, a lawyer representing you who specializes in this work, who's had time to prepare the case, okay, the chances are it's not a matter of, is your loved one going to get stuck? It's how long are they going to get stuck for? Okay, and I'm not poo-pooing the public defender's office, okay, or the public defenders themselves. When I was prosecutor, met many fine lawyers who were public defenders, okay, many of whom have gone on to have great careers. But, if I go to a Baker Act hearing, you're my only client. That's it. And I'm prepared for this hearing. I'm not handling 10 other cases on the same docket. Okay, we're ready to go. We're ready to fight. I would tell you that maybe 1 out of 10 of my cases that I file even gets to a hearing. But if it gets to a hearing, I'm prepared to fight and I'm prepared to win that case. So these cases are handled like criminal cases. Okay, and you can get stuck in a facility just like you can get stuck in jail. The only difference is it's done in secret. And if you're the family, guess what? You're not invited to that. You don't have a right to be present. You probably won't even know when it takes place until after the fact. So this is why I tell families, if you want to get your loved one out, don't wait for the hearing. You got to move quickly. Time is of the essence. It's a race to the courthouse. You've heard me use that term, on many other videos. It's a race to the courthouse. And the one that gets to the courthouse first is probably going to win. Which is why I like to get there first, because I like to win. I like to get your loved one out. I don't want to see someone stuck in a facility where the facility is just trying to make money and your loved one doesn't meet criteria. And if they do need help, I want to help you to get that help. Okay, let's talk about how we get your loved one into a facility that you choose. Okay, that's best for them. Not what the state thinks is best for them, because the state doesn't know what's best for them. You do. You're the family. You're the mother or the father or the spouse or the sibling. You know what's best, not the state. So don't let the state make that decision for your loved one. With that said, stay safe, be well. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. I don't charge for a consult. The phone's answered 24/7. Take care. Bye-bye.